Happy Friday. It's that time of week for numbers. Todd Barsness, 14 years in voiceover across from me. Hudson Barsness, almost 3 full years in voiceover. There's John Barsness.
Years.
He's from,
in actual
he's
voiceover.
from, well, but the helping of Dad.
Related.
He's been around voiceover,
So much.
been around greatness for a long time. This is our VO Marketing Pro numbers. We're going to go over those in just a minute, but we have a little side note before we get started.
That's me. Oh, okay. So we have VO Marketing Pro, which is for a lot of folks that are watching, but also, for people that are wanting to do kind of a hybrid approach. You want to do your own direct marketing, but you want some help. Maybe you're getting busy enough, you're getting more established, and so you want some help as, direct marketing. That's what we do in VO Marketing Pro. We're your direct email marketing assistant. Mm-hmm. But we also have VO Marketing Pro Plus, which just started back in December. Mm-hmm. And what that is for people that are just starting out in voiceover or haven't been doing direct email marketing. And it's a group that educates you, but also encourages you. We've got a Facebook group. We've got 2 fireside chats where Hudson and I just sit down Tuesdays and Thursday mornings and talk about our week and talk about strategies that we have, the ups and downs. We have a monthly webinar, questions and answers, and we have a private Facebook group that you can be a part of, and you can have access to us and ask us questions and let us know if you are interested in that or spread the news about that. It's more something that I think will be help to a lot of people.
It's kind of a behind the scenes. You get to see the nitty gritty of what Dad and I do and the ups and downs of what voiceover is. So if you have questions about either of those, you can get a hold of John Barsness at vomarketingpro.com. Usually they get back to you real quick, so you won't have to wait too long, and you can see which one you're a good fit for. So anyway, we'll jump into our numbers right here. If you're interested, at the end of this, you say, hey, I kind of liked that. I'd like to watch more of those. You can go back and check out all of them from our channel. There'd be in our numbers playlist. We also have Todd's tips. We just got done doing one of those. And those are tips that Dad gives that he's done in his business for now 14 years. He's the last 4 years, $300,000 alone in voiceover, no coaching, no demo production, just voiceover. I say that all the time. So you can see what those things are doing. And then me, as I build my business, last year I made $45,000. This year I'm trying to make $80,000. So to see what that looks like. So anyway, into our VOMP numbers, Johnny, take it away.
All right. 59 warm responses this week, 23 auditions, and 5 jobs. 5 jobs. 2 for Greg Campbell.
Nice,
Greg.
Good for you.
1
Greg.
for Todd Haskell. And 3 for Lauren.
After the cheese win.
Gobes. 2
for Lauren.
Yep.
Nice, you guys. Way to go. And I think I wrote in our Facebook group that Todd Haskell had 2 huge wins, a booked job, and then, of course, his beloved Chiefs won the Super Bowl last Sunday.
Yep. Good.
Anyway.
That's a good week. Mm-hmm. Lots of warm responses. That's great. Emails getting through, people responding. People still want to have people reach out to them if they're doing voiceover. That's one of the things that's nice about our vetted list that we have, our client, potential client list for video production companies, ad agencies, voice rosters, is we go, somebody in our organization, typically my assistant, goes to every single website and finds out, do these people use voiceover? And that's the people that we contact. And that's what we do for VO Marketing Pro folks.
All right. Great job this week. Congrats to those who booked jobs. My week, 3 warm responses, personally. 2 auditions from the same person, from a guy that I booked a job last week, if you saw that. Definitely a lot more flattering than this week. I had 5 jobs this week, 0 recurring clients for direct marketing, 0 new clients for direct marketing, 0 jobs for direct marketing this week. So a little bit slower than last week. 0 jobs on Voice 123. I did have 4 jobs on Upwork for a total of $328.50. I'm going through all of my numbers, and that's supposed to be for the VOMP Plus group. Sorry. Did a job on Fiverr. My total was $536.50. Sorry, I kind of went into a little bit more depth. Not that that's a huge deal. We'll talk about more of the ins and outs once we get to the VOMP Plus group. But that was my week. My goal is $310 $10 a day basically for $1,500 a week, which gets me close to 80,000. So I was under that by quite a bit this week. So next week, hopefully, we'll get back on the winning side.
I had one new client, which is nice. I had one job with voices.com, no jobs with Upwork. My direct marketing figures $3,915, and Fiverr was $1,368 for a total of $5,283. This year, I'm trying to make $250,000. I'm cutting back a bit on purpose. The last 4 years, as Hudson said, I've tried to make over $300,000, which I have. So this week, I'm on pace a little bit above. I'm trying to make $5,000 a week, so I was $283 over. Just barely before we got on here, I got a
Nice.
job. So that's nice, yeah.
It's fun. Any parting thoughts for the VO Marketing Pro group before we get into our VOMP Plus numbers after this for our VOMP Plus group?
Not anything that I've got.
I know what I'm going to go through for the VOMP Plus group, though, is I'm going to just lay out the types of work that I do. There was a gentleman in our, Brad, in our VOMP Plus group that asked a question, and I'm just going to give a little tease about that, and then we'll do more in-depth talking about that on our fireside chat on Tuesday. So that's what I'm going to talk about in the VOMP Plus group.
Nice. I'm going to also be going over this in the VOMP Plus group. I'm going to be doing, setting up kind of a how-to, not a how-to video, but just some things that I've learned over the last 2 years of being on Upwork. Last year, I made $15,000 on Upwork. Some people might make more, but our group has asked me if I would do something, do a little bit of a how-to. I don't know if that's really just kind of a.
This is what I've learned.
Yeah, this is what I've learned, and this is what's worked for me. So I will be doing that as well. So if you're interested in that, you can, contact John. We can somehow figure that out for you guys. So anyway, hope you had a good week. If you want to share your numbers, you can share them below. If you don't want to, that's fine. We hope you had a good week. So take care and see you next week.